अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज हम EDUA 516 के मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट लेक्चर वाइज MCQs स्टार्ट करने लगे हैं। फाइनल टर्म प्रिपरेशन के हवाले से वीडियो बनाई जा रही है। इसमें लेक्चर नंबर 23 से 45 तक के तमाम MCQs कवर किए गए हैं। मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है कि वीडियो आपके लिए बहुत यूजफुल रहेगी। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं। कम्युनिकेशन इज प्राइमरली अ कोलैबोरेटिव प्रोसेस. Communication begins developing from birth. Children's communication development is significantly influenced by their social and cultural environment, which is an individual factor affecting communication development, health, and well being. Communication includes many forms of shared expression. Communication is crucial for children's holistic development. Teachers play a pivotal role in facilitating communication skills. Communication allows two or more individuals to connect and share meaning. Learning to communicate is considered an important social tool. Evidence suggests that communication development may begin in utero, which is an example of giving information without speaking using gestures. Before using words and sentences, infants commonly communicate through gestures, noises, and touch. Receiving information involves children's ability to comprehend meaning, which is an unspoken form of communication, facial expression. Speech, language literacy, and communicative competence are different but interrelated aspects. Speech is primarily a verbal means of communication. The articulation of speech sounds requires precise neuromuscular coordination. Which body part is directly involved in producing a speech sound? Tongue. The musical rise and fall of the voice is called intonation. The sound system of language is called phonology. Specific sounds used in a language are called phonemes. Phonological awareness refers to understanding how sounds and sound combinations work. Language is best described as a socially shared code or system of symbols. A child's comprehension of words and sentences is called receptive language. A child's ability to use words to convey messages is called expressive language. The structural aspect of language are included under form. Which component includes phonology, syntax, and morphology? Form. The semantic system governing meaning is called content. Emergent literacy develops before formal reading instruction. Communicative competence emphasizes the ability to use language effectively in social situations. Language and communication competencies support children's holistic development and well-being. Communication skills are important for children's cognitive, social, and emotional development. A child's learning depends partly on the ability to understand what another person says. All areas of the early childhood curriculum involve some form of language or communication. Early oral language is strongly related to later reading comprehension. Responsive interactions with adults and peers support socio-emotional development. Language and conversation help children to reflect on and express emotions. Understanding that others may have different perspectives is supported by language and conversation. Children learn about their own and other cultures through different communication modes. Current research generally supports the view that communication development depends on individual and environmental factors. Which is an individual factor affecting communication? Natural disposition. Which individual factor can directly affect speech and language development? Hearing. A communication-rich environment should provide multiple forms of expression. Responsive adult communication should generally be planned and unhurried. Teachers influence communication development through their interactions and the communication environment they provide. Language development is the process through which children learn to understand and communicate language. Children generally develop language very rapidly from birth to 5 years. The stages of language development are generally universal among humans. The age and speed of reaching language milestones differ greatly among children. An individual child's development should preferably be compared with developmental norms. In general, language develops faster in girls. Language development reflects the growth and maturation of the brain. Learning language becomes more difficult for most children after the age of 5. The total number of language development stages given in the handout is 6. The first stage of language development is mainly called sounds. Crying, gurgling, and cooing belongs to the first stage. The first stage is also called the pre-linguistic stage. During the first stage, a child is not yet able to turn sounds into proper words. During babbling, sounds gradually become more specific to the child's native language. During the second stage, children commonly produce consonant vowels syllables. The third stage of language development is called holophrasis. Holophrases usually consist of one word or syllable. A single word carrying the meaning of a complete sentence is known as holophrase. The word car, meaning look at the car outside, is an example of a holophrase. Holophrases are commonly related to nouns. Holophrases are strongly dependent on context. Holophrase stage generally begins between 10 to 13 months. In a holophrase, the child expresses complete meaning through one word. The fourth stage is known as two-word sentences. Two-word sentences generally appear between 18 and 20 months. Mommy's sock represents the relationship of possessor-possession. Cat sleeping represents actor-action. Drink milk represents action object. A typical vocabulary at the two-word stage is approximately 300 words. At the two-word stage, children have not yet mastered grammatical rules. The fifth stage of language development is called telegraphic sentences. Telegraphic sentences normally contain 3 or more words. A telegraphic sentence usually contains at least one noun and verb. A child at the telegraphic stage generally possesses at least 50 different words. Which words are commonly omitted from telegraphic sentences? Function words. Which sentence is an example of telegraphic speech? Baby, fall down. Mummy juice is an example of telegraphic speech. Telegraphic speech usually maintains the word order of the language. The normal word order of English mentioned in the handout is SVO, subject, verb, and object. The normal word order of Urdu mentioned in the handout is SOV, subject, object, and verb. Telegraphic sentences resemble telegrams because they omit less meaningful words and endings. Where Daddy Go is an example of a telegraphic sentence. In the sixth stage, children begin to join related sentences logically. At the sixth stage, a child's vocabulary expands to approximately 1,000 words. Children generally acquire the skills of the sixth stage unconsciously and naturally. Language is now generally viewed as a skill. Skills are mainly acquired through practice, which set contains the four linguistic skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Study skills help learners to study more efficiently. The direct purpose of teaching study skill is to increase the learner's knowledge of subject matter. The indirect purpose of study skills is to enable learners to learn other subjects independently. Linguistic skills mainly help learners to communicate. The process of study involves perception, comprehension, retention, and retrieval. According to the handouts, no learning can take place without comprehension. Very weak students often try to retain information by blindly memorizing the whole lesson. The three major types of study skills are gathering, storing, and retrieval. Gathering skills are also known as reference skills. Gathering information requires locating sources and comprehending information. Note taking differs from note making because note taking is based on listening to the lecture. A good summary requires clarity, brevity, analysis, and judgment. The short term goal of most students is to pass the examination. The long term goal of study extends beyond examinations. Training in study skills indirectly helps students to study other subjects efficiently. A common weakness in the education system is that learners often do not know how to locate information or make notes. The claim that all students naturally pick up study skills is flawed because most students do not learn them on their own. Without guidance, learners often develop study skills through trial and error. Time spent developing study skills should be regarded as a wise investment. Study skills are needed at all educational levels. At primary level, identifying the moral of a story is a study skill. Locating answers to questions is also considered a study skill. In modern education, English is increasingly regarded as a service language or tool. The primary aim of general English courses is no longer limited to teaching English literature. The English teacher is expected to teach students strategies for studying subjects. Study skills can connect English teaching with other school subjects. Developing study skill at secondary level is feasible because many English teachers also handle subjects such as science or history. A dictionary task can require learners to identify a word's part of speech, pronunciation, meaning, and inflected forms. The words beer, bank, lead, and fire are useful dictionary examples because they have more than one meaning. A book index mainly helps a learner to locate information. Notes may also be made diagrammatically. Lectures, tutorials, and handouts are sources of information provided by teachers. Books, radio, and television may help a student learn from other experts. Seminars and informal conversation can provide information from fellow students. A student can learn independently by thinking about the subject. The major retrieval skill discussed in the handout is summarizing. A summary should normally be written as coherent continuous paragraph. A good summary should be comprehensive but precise. A summary should include major relevant points. A summary must not add extra points absent from the text. Storage skills include note taking, note making, and diagramming. Study skills may best be developed through tasks requiring a problem solving approach. Officially, English in Pakistan has the status of second language. Culturally, English in Pakistan is often treated as a foreign language. Language acquisition is generally a natural and subconscious process. Through acquisition, children learn to perceive, comprehend, and use language naturally. For acquisition, the learner mainly needs a source of natural communication. During acquisition, the emphasis is mainly on the communication message. Young learners often acquire English because they want to communicate with classmates. Language learning results mainly from direct instruction in rules. Formal language learning is described as less age appropriate for young learners. In language learning, students possess conscious knowledge. Knowing grammar rules necessarily produces good speaking and writing, not necessarily. Acquisition is described as implicit. Learning is described as explicit. Acquisition is age related, whereas learning is not age related. Looking up words, memorizing vocabulary, and studying grammar are examples of learning. A native language is usually acquired in early childhood. Another common name for a native language is mother tongue. Children growing up in bilingual home may have more than one native language. The rules and sentences of L1 are generally acquired automatically from family and environment. A Sanskrit language is commonly used for public communication, higher education, and administration. A language used widely in the area where a non-native speaker lives may be called L2. The second language is learned after the native language. An L2 user may sometimes attain competency almost equal to L1. Age, aptitude, motivation, and personality are internal factors. Learning context, input, and interaction are external factors. Teacher role include control over learning content and interactional patterns, which is one of the four major teacher competency classes: instructional delivery. Research supported instruction emphasizes active student participation. Rules, proactive management, and reduction of disruptive conduct belong to classroom management. Empathy, cultural sensitivity, and time management are examples of personal competencies. Multilingual classroom contains a student who may speak different first languages. In a multilingual class, students usually lack a common first language. The common language for classroom communication is generally English. The absence of a common L1 is challenging but provides valuable English practice. Different cultural experiences can be used as conversation starters. Worldwide holidays and food vocabulary are examples of topics based on culture. Students in multilingual class often make different structural and pronunciation errors. Monolingual learners may understand shared mispronunciations because they make similar errors. A multilingual class can encourage learners to become better speakers and listeners. The example of Chinese learners struggling with R illustrates a difference in pronunciation. Learning styles may differ from one culture to another. Some cultures expect teachers mainly to lecture, while others encourage active participation. Mixed culture pair work can help learners leave their comfort zone. Small groups in a multilingual class should preferably include students from different cultures. The cultural diversity of a multilingual class can provide new perspective.